On today's episode of the yapdollar Saga.
This is misinformation.
Why were you late if you're pro yapdollar to this meeting, huh? Explain that to me right now.
I actually have photo evidence of you at your local fucking store using the dollar and not the yap dollar.
That's because my country has not been accepted
Oh my goodness. Did you really use a dollar instead of your dollar? What is this?
Gravity on the island.
Hold on now, Dutch. Now, Gravity, are you saying here we have an anti-yap dollar within this session? Gravity called me an alien.
See, Chad, this is more proof that Gravity is an evil man. He is an evil man working with P. Diddy and Freddie Mercury and Thanos and SpongeBob.
We need to set the record straight. Is this man pro yap or anti yap? I'm gonna pull up here where he called me an alien. My bad, I had to bust it down real quick.
And I have his number only for strictly professional use. Yep, no other
exactly.
reason.
No booty calls at night.
For his anti stuff. Yeah, I'm not pro Gravity.
There it is right there.
I told him to hop on and defend himself. He said he'll be on in a second.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, Dutch. Now we need to set the record straight here. Now, I do believe you are an advocate of the yap dollar here, but Dutch is saying otherwise, that you are anti-yap dollar and a part of this rebellion.
I showed evidence that you are anti-yap dollar and you've been working with Freddie Mercury.
And you called me an alien.
That's crazy. So I would never call you an alien. That's crazy coming from the person who lives in a third world country.
Let's
Whoa. Are you insinuating that Lou comes from a third world country?
No, sir. You come from a third world country. Now,
whoa
here.
Let
me be clear.
What is that?
Look, I am an advocate of the yap dollar. In fact, me and the yap dollar go way back to its origin.
Interesting.
Okay.
Origins?
I was there when the
yap
dollar was invented. When it was first a discussion, all right? The yap dollar has proven to be successful when compared to the original dollar provided by our government. So I could bring up statistics here, actually, if I pull up my Google Doc.
Oh, yes.
The yap dollar is responsible for declining 11.6% of poverty in white families in the Middle East. That is true statistics. According to the Biden-Harris administration, we could see here that they passed a legislative act in 2016 when they started their presidency that the yap dollar would be more beneficial to low-income households, causing them to pay more in taxes and actually taxing the 1% less, which is huge.
This is huge, Dutch, and that'll eventually get Kit Kats under $3, as statistics show.
So that's kind of crazy that we have our questionnaire here, our middleman who's supposed to be interviewing us, coming at me, attacking me, saying I'm calling you an alien for what?
Well, I am pro yap dollar. I don't want
you are anti-yap dollar.
I'm not a middleman.
I
am pro yap dollar.
Yeah,
I am pro yap dollar.
Hold on, Dutch. Let me get a word in here. Hold on now, Dutch. Now, Gravity, are you saying here we have an anti-yap dollar within this session?
Look, what I'm saying here is that I'm pro yap dollar. I'm pro yap change, actually. That's something
pro yap dollar. Why were you late? Why were you late if you're pro yap dollar to this meeting, huh? Explain that to me right now. You're trying to think of ways to defend yourself. You're forging evidence to prove that you're pro yap dollar when really you're just a spy. You know what red in your character stands for? That stands for communism. You're a spy and a communist. And you're pro P. Diddy.
Yeah. Okay. Look.
He put out the P. Diddy line.
The yap dollar.
Yes.
Is far more responsible for holes in our cement, in our roads, in our sidewalks. Okay, the terrain is becoming
absolutely.
Now, hold on. Let me clarify. What the yap dollar is capable of is increasing profit margins for the overall, generalized marginal family in America. Take with that as you will. However, there's proof to back up There's proof to back up that the Yap dollar causes quality of life in budgeting and finances. I actually have a good friend in finances. His name is George W. He's balling. He actually elaborated a little bit. And actually, I would like to email him real quick. His wife is really good at emails. Her name is Clint. She's balling.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's
So
from.
actually, I just received an
Baldy?
email now that Dutch is fabricating information to put out
Dutch.
publicly. This is disrespectful to the American people. Obviously, he's not American himself. Doesn't even live in this country, so I don't know who allowed him to be in this position of
I
power.
am pro-American. I'm pro-Yap dollar. How dare you try to insinuate I am not?
Yeah, I bet you call fucking Twitter X too, don't you? I bet you follow Elon
Oh
Musk.
yeah.
Get outta here,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't want to fucking say that?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
You know, we have photographic evidence of you hanging out with the hooligan group known as P. Diddy, down on
P.
Freddie Mercury, and
And I
Unbob Diddy.
actually have photo evidence of you at your local fucking store using the dollar and not the Yap dollar.
That's
Oh,
because
my
my
shit,
country
that's-
has not been accepted
Oh
into
my
the Yap
goodness.
dollar literacy yet.
What, your third world
Once
countries
Yap
that
dollar
Dutch,
comes
did you
behind-
really use a dollar instead of the Yap dollar?
He did.
I
He
use a
did.
credit card. I use a credit card, not a dollar.
No, his credit card declines because there's no Yap
No,
dollars
no,
on it.
no,
There's
no,
no Yap
no,
dollars?
no.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
how dare you try to insinuate that, Dutch? I use
What,
Bitcoin.
Dutch. Oh,
Look.
Bitcoin.
Oh,
Bitcoin.
disgusting.
Disgusting,
Who are you,
Dutch.
a bitch? Look, the Yap card has not yet crossed our intelligence levels. We are not knowledgeable enough on the Yap dollar to provide a Yap card. For you to say you use a credit card is absolute blasphemy against the religion known as the Yap dollar. If anything, you should be showing your love and appreciation on Sundays. Instead, you're out here on Sundays saying questionable things and being gay.
Dutch, I don't know what you're insinuating, but I don't like it. You are certainly something, Dutch.
Look,
And in
I don't
fact,
have to insinuate anything
I mean,
because you yourself, you say it loud and fucking clear that you're anti-Yap dollar. You don't know what you're on about. You spread misinformation. You lie. You don't know about the border crisis and how the Yap dollar can fix that border crisis. You don't know about people in poverty or the percentage of
I know
people
all
with
about
Oh
Yap
it.
my
dollar.
goodness.
Yeah, hold on. How much could the Yap dollar benefit? What percentage of people could the Yap dollar benefit who are currently living in poverty?
Let's hear it, Dutch.
The 1%.
You're wrong.
Oh,
11.
I am right, Dutch.
You retard. I said it earlier.
I am right, Dutch.
You're wrong.
You are lying. This motherfucker, Dutch, is forging evidence
Dear
against us.
God. Now,
And
Dutch,
if you saw the proof I gave you, Dutch, he is working
would
with
you
SpongeBob
mind pulling
Doodle.
that up here? Because Dutch was not in the call while presenting this information, and so
Yes,
we should
pull it up.
look at this evidence to see if is it really fabricated. However, Gravity, what do you say against the what is it called, the competitor to the Yap dollar in the Diddy party community, with the 1,000 bottles of lube that they have as opposed to the Yap dollar bill?
You see, the 1,000 bottles of lube that they have is a detriment to the economic process.
Absolutely.
That the Yap dollar would provide for this country. Okay, the
Dear
Yap dollar
God.
is meant to provide nothing but a future of fortune and wealth to this
Absolutely.
nation. So these Diddy Party lube bottles of over 1,000 in quantity, they are multiplying by the day. They are being trafficked into this country by third world countries like New Zealand.
Whoa, that's a big accusation right there, buddy.
Oh, Dutch.
New Zealand is providing the Diddy lube, and this is ridiculous. We need to get it out of this country. There has been over 10,000 pounds of Diddy lube.
Diddy lube?
Diddy lube. Diddy lube.
He's tripping up
Diddy
over
lube.
himself, but he's
Diddy lube.
clearly lying.
Now,
He's
hold
making this
on.
up on the spot, Dutch. He's a fake and a fraud. Get this
You
man
hear
to
that?
prison right
all,
now.
all I hear is Dutch taking hits of his vape left and fucking right.
I
Look,
do not vape. I do not believe in the vaping, Dutch. I am a pro-Christian and hooligan.
you're pro Diddy, aren't you?
No, unlike you, and I have proof that you are Poe Diddy. I have
Poe
proof.
Diddy? I'm Poe
I-
Diddy?
Yeah, you're Poe Diddy.
Look, pull up the proof.
For Panda Po?
Number one, P. Diddy. He's
Absolutely.
a known Yap dollar enthusiast with his 1,000 bottles of lube that
Right.
he used to touch them folk and it's inside of his phone.
Now, Dutch, why would you generalize these people's stories here?
Look, let me clarify. When
No, let me finish.
These poor victims are being generalized to these folk,
which is inherently racist by generalizing the Diddy Lube population against the Yap Dollar Nation. This is ridiculous.
That is a lie and a statement. That is not true.
Wow.
Number 2, we have Freddie Mercury. He was like, "Mama, let me touch you." You see, he said that in his own song.
Now, Dutch, if I do recall,
then number 3, we have John Gravity.
Hold on, Dutch. I would like to go back for a moment to Freddie Mercury here. Now, if I do recall, early in the stream, you did mix him up with the famous What the fuck did I just see? We did confuse Freddie Mercury with Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson.
Well, I got his music mixed up, but Michael Jackson still might not be innocent.
Michael Jackson. Well, that is the case. We don't know of Michael Jackson's beliefs on this topic. However, you did confuse him, so I'm wondering.
Actually, we do know Michael Jackson's beliefs on this topic. Michael Jackson actually came out with his statement in December of 2014.
Oh, absolutely.
That he was pro Yap Dollar. He advocated. He was one of our first advocates for Yap Dollar. Which Dutch should know. But clearly,
is that true? Because we actually have proof of Michael Jackson at one of P. Diddy's parties talking behind the scenes about how he can take down the Yap Dollar by getting involved with the Yap Dollar.
That's crazy.
And who does that remind me of right now? Who does that remind me of right now? That reminds me of you, Gravity. Or should I say, John Gravity?
That's crazy, John Dutch. Because you, all right, you need to get your act together. You're out here discriminating a well-educated gay man known as Freddie Mercury, saying he's anti-Yap Dollar. We have no proof of this statement. What is your proof?
My proof is that he's been seen alongside other people on the island with you supporting the anti-Yap Dollar cause.
Now, what island is this, Dutch? We need specific locations.
We have money. Oh, I'll show you right. So there we have Gravity. More proof that he is like that's who he is. He is pro anti-Yap Dollar and all that. And here we have proof of Gravity on the island. Proof of Gravity on the island.
Oh my heavens! Is that Epstein's Island?
No, notice in the right side where it says you are following who you claim to be an anti-Yap Dollar.
I have to follow.
It also says follows you. Now, could you explain why you followed the man you are claiming to be anti-Yap Dollar here?
Hold on.
I already told this guy earlier that the reason I follow you is to follow my competitors because I gotta know what they're up to.
Now,
but why do you follow me?
Let me explain the subliminal messaging here. So right above this profile icon is 3 X's.
Absolutely.
1 X for Y, middle X for A, right X for P. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Where it says follows you, that's Photoshop. That's blatant Photoshop. You can tell because it's miscolored. August 2020, I wasn't even alive yet. So how is that real? How did I join Twitter in August of 2020? I wasn't alive.
I would like to announce I had proof of Gravity being alive before August 2020. Video evidence of him being alive before then.
Let's see this, Dutch. Oh, what is this? Oh, Dutch.
Starfield video link. You're watching Starfield content.
Now,
you don't want to know about the Starfield.
What we just saw was that fabricated evidence of Google images of this island, where we saw no gravity on this island, Dutch. What was that there? What was that little slip up?
Look, all I'm saying is that was a picture of an island.
It was a picture. I did see it clear as day, Dutch.
Yeah, that was the island before you got there. I was getting a reference to make sure it was the right island. I was getting a reference to make sure it was the right island.
And after I pulled up, right? Just to be sure.
I would like to keep in mind this man had made 3 diss tracks onto Lou to try and discredit him as a person. And what does Lou stand for? The Yap Dollar. So what does that tell you about? What does that tell you about Gravity's character? What does that tell you about his character, chat? I think it tells you quite a bit.
Now, Dutch, if you could recall your attention to the general chat and see this evidence I posted from a few seconds ago on the stream, what could you care to explain why you searched Epstein's Island?
Because I wanted to get an idea of the landscape to make sure it was the correct island, and I was proven right. If you go back to the stream and look at the image I showed of gravity on the island, you can see the island matches up perfectly.
Yeah,
so it's gotta
I
be
can look at you and
is-
tell the carpet matches the drapes, buddy. All right, I can see that you have absolutely no evidence. All of this is fabricated. It's crazy how your before and after picture have the ocean and the waves are the exact same. There has been no time has passed since the image before I arrived and the after I arrived, hypothetically, because I truly never showed up to the Diddy Island.
The
So I
Diddy
don't know why
Island.
you're acting like I fucking did.
You did show up to the island.
No.
That was solid evidence.
That's projecting.
That was solid evidence. So I mean, all you have to do to discredit it is just tell us why you're on the island. Just be honest.
Okay, hold on.
Tell us the truth. I'm willing to forgive and forget if you're just being used by P. Diddy himself. If you're one of his victims.
Let me pull up.
Are you
my
one of
evidence
the
here.
1,000 bottles of lube?
So I would like for you to tell me. I'm gonna go ahead and screen share.
Let's see that.
I would like to tell me what you were doing in this photo. Because in this photo, I know that you're on the casting couch at Diddy Island with 3 bottles of lube by your right foot on the ground.
I would like to keep in mind that I was 3 years old when this photo was taken, and this was taken against my will. I was flown to that island and used by people like you, Gravity, people like Diddy, people like SpongeBob.
It's crazy that you would sit there and pose for a camera on the casting couch at Diddy Island.
I was told to pose, otherwise
By
I
who?
wouldn't get my
By who?
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
It is absolutely ridiculous. Look, you're gonna sit here and play the victim card. Oh, I didn't mean to be on that island. They told me to. They paid me to be there. Look, I know you're sponsored by Diddy Island.
That's for a kidnapped victim. You sure seem to have a little smirk there and seem to be enjoying yourself, a little comfy
That's
even.
what I'm saying. Look
He
at
has
this
given me
direct
Rice
like-
With
Krispies
his
before
wool
that
sweater
ladies.
shirt.
That is actually fake cotton. Keep that in mind.
No. This.
You get back to
this
my
is
roots.
100.
I-
Yeah.
is
You're
to get
going
back
back
to
to
my
the roots of being a white entitled bitch with cotton clothes. Dodge. And then
That is
you're
going
going to
back
the
to my
Diddy
roots
Island.
of being a fake fucking clothing maker. I make fake clothes to help the poor.
$Yap supporter is all you are and all you will ever be.
Dutch.
You're wearing
That is not true.
Walmart shoes, knockoff shoes.
You know why, Dutch? Because I came from the streets. I came from the poorest of the poor.
You
and I
came
made
out
my
the
way up.
Pussy, bro. You ain't do nothing. All right.
Chad,
Look,
I'd like to keep in mind that this man Gravity right here, John Gravity, he came from a rich, multi-billion, trillion-dollar family of, get this, USD. USD.
that's not
That
true.
is the American currency.
That's not
His
true.
dad and his granddaddy and his great-granddaddy founded the states, United States of America. So what would he have to gain by supporting the Yap dollar? Nothing. He would
That's
have
crazy.
fucking nothing. He
Because
is
if-
pro-US dollar.
You do nothing but fabricate every single argument you have. I've provided all the evidence in the world. I have come with more statistics. Michael Jackson, pre-whitewash, told me how he supports the Yap dollar and you don't.
He whitewashed. I thought you weren't alive back then.
No, I was.
Oh, so you lied. You
No.
you have been proven
No,
to lie
no.
on the
Look,
stream.
What is
Chat,
going
we have a
on?
liar and a fake here. He
What
just
is
announced
going
himself
on,
as a
Dutch?
liar.
Dutch, I think it's important we go back to our roots here. I feel like we strayed a little bit here. So let's talk about how this Yap dollar is affecting us personally. Dutch, if you'd like to talk about when you were 5 seconds born again, and I'll ask a similar question to Gravity here.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
When I was 5 seconds old, I was born into the streets. I was born into a gutter on the side of the road, ground full of scraps and all that. And when I was at my lowest at that point, after coming out of her coochie, I looked up into the sky and I was praying harder than I've ever prayed before because I'm 5 fucking seconds old. And you know what came to me? Precisely the Yap dollar. The Yap dollar flew down to me, rubbed
That's
up
wrong.
against
That's wrong.
against my
That's
chin,
wrong.
and
That's
told
wrong.
me everything
Actually-
will be right. And he was right. Everything has been all right since he supported
Excuse me.
I have
Excuse
found
me.
my path in
Not
life.
just claiming
And
to
I
be
have-
5 seconds old.
Let
he
me
was
finish
clearly
my
11 seconds
story.
into his story.
Let me finish my story. Let me finish my fucking story.
All
Yes,
right.
time passed as I was saying that story. That doesn't mean I wasn't 5 seconds old.
But it shows you're a liar. and you're capable of lying about your stance on the Yap dollar. And Yap dollar is not rooted in lies like yourself.
That is absolutely
tell
true.
Tell me again about how the Yap dollar affected your life so drastically.
The Yap dollar saved my life that day. He fed me that day and showed me how to fish. And when you show a man how to fish, he can live forever. And that's what the Yap dollar did. He showed me how to live.
I believe we're at a close here.
Let him finish chat, and I didn't interrupt him once.
Don't give a fuck, nerd.
That's a sign of a true support of the Yap dollar. And I'm not saying gravity doesn't support certain aspects of the Yap dollar. I just don't know if he's actually a spy or not.
Oh,
and he very well could have been. We have
now there is
proof that he is a spy. But if he can disprove that, that's okay.
There is malicious intent within the Yap community. We don't know whether stuff can be fake or not, as we see with the $5 Yap bill fabricated videos saying the N-word.
Gravity is searching up right now Michael Sarah, who looks just like me. It's a body double.
Hold on.
Is he full evidence on the spot?
Are you advocating
my name is
moisturizing
My
cream?
name isn't Michael Sarah.
Look at this. We have Nova right here holding up Diddy Lou.
I would like you to keep in mind, I'm not Michael Sarah.
Look, you can't fool me with your legal name change that I actually have documented in receipts.
Oh yeah, would you like to show
you changed your name from Michael Sarah to Dutch. So here you are, Sarah V.
I wasn't even sentient back then. And the Sarah V is actually sponsored not by P. Diddy himself. It's sponsored by a third party. Not supported by the Yap dollar.
Oh my goodness. This is
in fact, it's sponsored by a family.
Small
family ran
absolutely ridiculous.
To conclude the Yap dollar saga, with Dutch's story when he was 5 seconds old to gravity statistics, who do you believe is the true Yap dollar advocate? With your decision, the Yap dollar saga is officially over.